All right, guys, how you guys doing? You all right? All right, let's add more people on the line. Once more people join the call, we're gonna get started. So we're gonna start in by 9:05, right? 9:05, we're gonna actually start. So let more guys join the call so we can get started all together. So Kizito, Jeremiah, Timothy, how are you guys? Timothy, Jeremiah, Kizito, how are you guys? You need to unmute yourself.
Good evening, boss.
Good.
Good evening, boss. We are doing okay. How are you?
Boss, good evening.
Vincent, how are you?
I'm fine, boss.
Amazing. All right, in 1 minute, we go ahead and do what we have to do for today. Okay, so for this week, just as you know, we're gonna be analyzing the market, talking about what's gonna happen this week. So let's just use like 30 minutes on this meeting to analyze what's going on. Like today, we were trying to trade gold, and unfortunately, gold didn't go. Gold didn't go as we expected. So we have to analyze the chart from there and see what are the possibility what's gonna happen next on gold. All right. So also, I believe you guys have been following this channel. You guys have been following every live I've been doing. If you have been following it up, please make sure you stick to everything I've always tell you guys, the instructions, the knowledge you gain from here. Try as much to practice it, especially working on your risk management, your psychology. It is very, very important. All right. And for those people that have not been watching this channel or watching my videos, please, if you're new here, kindly go back to the previous videos on my lives, on my recorded videos about education. Please make sure you watch it and you go ahead and learn from it. Okay, very, very, very important. All right. So for the new guys too that are just trying to start, if you're on the Telegram channel or anywhere you are, if you're a total beginner, you don't know how to start, you don't even know how to start following signal, you don't know how to trade yourself. Like I said, you can either join the class or the instruction to get started is on the Telegram group. You check the pin message on the Telegram group. It shows you how to open your trading account, how you can start using MT5 or MT4, how you can use TradingView. The videos are there. It's very straightforward, right? So that's like the basic thing. So there are also YouTube videos, different YouTube channels you can go to gain some knowledge from it. If you don't want to pay for a mentorship class, right? Pay for a mentorship class is not necessary, or if you don't consider it important, it's up to you, right? So you can go for YouTube channels, go for people that you think they're doing well, people that really have the knowledge, go learn from their YouTube channel and start something for yourself. All right. And like I said, if you're a beginner or if you think you have intermediate knowledge, don't just jump into trading. Make sure you acquire more knowledge before you jump into it and understand how trading works. The most important thing is understanding how trading works, understanding the psychology behind it, understanding the risk management. Once you understand that, everything becomes at least suppressed to a little bit. Then everything as time goes on will now be your knowledge, which is based on experience, your knowledge, how skillful you are in your technical and fundamental aspect. That's really gonna improve you as a professional trader. All right, nothing is easy, and you need to understand that. Like I said last week, we all had win trades. This week we already lost on SAUSD already, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna end our week unprofitable. No, we're still gonna end this week profitable. I'm certain very well about that, right? Tomorrow is coming. We don't know what tomorrow holds. We don't know the opportunity. That's why we're here on this call to see the possibility of the trade we can get tomorrow. All right, and that's why I always tell you guys that never over leverage your account on one trade, right? That's why I understand how trading works. Because I call signal doesn't give you the right to go and over leverage. I've seen different messages and people be like, Abby, I found $50. I believe you died. That's why I risked everything. No. Do you understand? You see my own trade as well. If I want to take the maximum risk, I know how I do my thing. I know when to put it in. So you need to understand yourself. You need to understand what you're doing as well. Just because me, drop trade doesn't give you the opportunity to go and just put so many lot size on it or over leverage. And because you see that Abby is always winning most of the time, doesn't mean that tomorrow we might win as well. I'm only trying to use my knowledge and my experience to help you guys to make money. Because I too, all those trades I'm dropping, I also want to make money from it. So it's basically it's clear, right? So if I want to make money, that means I wouldn't drop nonsense for you guys as well. Do you understand? Now, I want to make money. I want you guys to make money. I don't know what is going on in the market. I can't tell you that, okay, this is a certain thing that's happening. So I only use my knowledge and my experience to help us to make money together, all right? So your own end is just try as much to practice the risk management, practice the risk, and steadily, gradually, you can make the money as time goes on. As time goes on. All right. So now let's jump on the chart and see what to analyze on gold, how gold movement has been since we took that trade. Now, earlier today, I posted a trade on a sell on gold. Now, I know the trade was going to sell on gold. And I'll tell you the reason why I posted that trade. All right. So I'm going to refresh back. This is 1 hour time frame. I'm going to refresh back to earlier today. I think the sell was around. Okay. Now let's go to the 15-minute time frame. So guys, this is SAUSD. Now let me tell you the reason why we started selling this trade, or reason why I had a potential for a sell. All right. So as of last week, you know that this market has started a bearish trend, which you see. We have the silver lower high. Yeah. Then if you look at it as well, as of last week, Friday, I called a buy because I know everybody was expecting that the market should sell from here, right? Around this point, every retail trader, this is where you're probably looking at, right? This is a normal point because it's a break and retest, right? Now, you see, around this point, I called a buy after they pushed back down. Everybody thought it was going to sell from here. No, it's not going to sell from here. It's going to buy. So now the buy is now up to where next. So I know the buy was gonna be here because this is the resistance level we have next. This was like the imbalance we have around that point, right? So you see the price pushed up back to this resistance, which we have here. If you go to the 15-minute time frame, now that resistance, as you can see, that resistance came in the night, which is touched it. Now at this point, what pattern did market created for us here on that resistance?
A double top.
A double top, which is already showing us that what market is gonna what?
Gonna sell.
It's gonna sell.
It's gonna sell, which is the starting rejection point for this market, right? That means the continuation of the sell should happen throughout this week because of that rejection that we had, right? So amazing. We have the double top here, and we now have what is here again, the lower high, which is like a retest of this next line, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you mark it out, we have the lower high around here, which is good. So now, we enter the sell of this trade. Initially, I'll go to the 5 minutes. We entered the sell of this trade initially when the price broke this level. Because we have the support here, right? And if you look at the first trade I dropped for you guys, we entered the sell around this point, this first point here when the price broke down, right? If you go on Telegram, you see the screenshot of the trade. This is where you enter the sell. Then eventually, I noticed that the market was going to start ranging, right? So I noticed that the market was going to start ranging. That's why I said you guys should exit the sell immediately, because I saw the price rejected back into this zone, right? The market was already dropping, which was this, rejected back into the zone. And now I also explain why the market started ranging. Now you already know that I don't trade on Monday. You guys are aware with that, right? You know the reason why I don't trade on Monday, because what? Most market condition on Monday, it turns to ranging market.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we can make money on ranging market if you know how to play your games right. Very, very important. You can make money on ranging market. If you know the support and resistance, just sell from resistance, buy from support. So at that point, this was our support right now, and this is our resistance. All right?
Yeah.
So now eventually the market will close the sell right here because of rejection to the upside. Then eventually, let's go back to the 15-minute time frame now. Eventually, the price came back, right? After this massive sell, after this pullback, then this was where we were looking for a buy, right? So we took a buy around here. If you remember, we took a buy. That buy that we took was around here, because this was another reason why I took the buy, because I drew my trend line like this, right? I drew my trend line like this, and the price rejected back up, which it was gonna be like it's gonna break this trend line up, break this resistance. Unfortunately, the mistake I made was expecting the price to come back here before it to start going down. I don't know if you guys get me. Now, because if you remember, the buy that we entered, it eventually gave us profit about almost 20 pips or 20 pips plus self, isn't it? Yeah, it gave us the profit. And I'll tell you another confirmation. Remember, I asked you guys to add another position, right? Now, let me quickly show you guys the confirmation I had at that time that I told you guys to add another position. If you remember, we took the first entry around here. Then eventually, I want you to see inside this box. See inside this box, what did we have here again? On the 1 minute.
W pattern.
W pattern, which gave me more confidence that what this price was going to. Now, that was the reason why we added another buy around this point, which eventually it went in our way, right? It pushed up about, let's say, about 1933 to 2395. That's about 20 pips, right? Pushed back to this resistance. Yeah. But fortunately, I was waiting for this main resistance to hit because of this W pattern. I was thinking it's going to push up very well. Don't forget, I knew that this price was going to sell. But what was happening in the moment was because market was ranging between this main low and this resistance.
Yeah.
Right? Now, our fucked up was also where we failed to realize that the market has created rejection. Right? So let me show you the quick rejection that happened. Look at the 5 minutes. What happened here again? Can you see the pattern?
M pattern.
M pattern happened there again. That was where we messed up. At least we will have closed our trade in break even, right?
Yeah.
As I saw this M pattern, but I didn't realize this M pattern on time, because M pattern shows that what? A rejection for the what?
From the
For the
uptrend
buy.
to down.
Exactly, because it was already an uptrend. It was already pushing as an uptrend, but it couldn't just sell like that. That's why he created that M pattern. Then that M pattern eventually now dropped the price down.
Down.
Do you get it now?
Yeah.
So the reason why we lost on that trade, so you see the M pattern drop it down, right? So see what happened
Yeah.
again. The price now came back to this second low, which is this. This is the last low, which means that what? It is ranging. Don't forget what I said. It is ranging already, which means that what?
Yeah.
At this point, that means you should be looking for another sell.
Yeah.
I was watching at this trade. The market is ranging between this high and this low. But because the market is a bearish trend, and you know the starting point of this has already started, which is the double top, it is more better for you to be selling in this case. So you just wait for this resistance, and at this resistance, you should have taken a sell again. Look at what happened. Eventually, let's go to 15 minutes of 35 minutes. At the 5 minute, this one did not create like a M pattern straight like that. This one didn't create M pattern, but it created rejection. So one way or the other, you should have spot the sell around this point again. Then I think this sell now leads to the major sell that happened today.
From
Look
the
at
time.
see exactly. Now you know on a normal day, right? Because people thought it's ranging, you will have gone and pick another buy from here.
That buy from that spot, yeah.
So that's why I said that it is safer for you to just be walking the direction of the trend.
I even took a buy from that place.
Oh, following the range, right?
Yeah, I took a buy from that spot, and
So
that
that's the instability that happens, right? That's the instability that happens. I hope you get out of the trade on time.
It wasn't a high amount of accounts. It hit my distance stop loss, broke even.
All right,
I
good.
was out of the market.
So now, if you look at this trade now, look at the way it is now, right? Now you see the market has broken this low. If we're gonna enter the sell of this trade again, because we know that we're working with a sell now, right? To enter the sell of this trade again would not be what?
We should wait for a retest.
A retest to this point, right? Around this point.
Yeah.
Or if it breaks this point, we'll come back here again, right?
To the next high, yeah.
But most likely because it has already created lower low, so it should be this nearest support. So let's see what happened earlier. Let's see what happened again. It pushed down, it really pushed down.
It really pushed down.
So nice. So the price is coming to this support right now.
Yeah, to push down again.
Exactly. So around this support now, what should you start looking for?
Should be looking for a sell at that top.
Now, before you look for a sell, what will make you confirm the sell?
If possible, double top or M pattern.
M pattern or double top is still same thing. Let's see if we can see double top here. And if you see double top here, that means boom. It's coming down.
A long sell.
A long sell will happen for tomorrow. Maybe New York section or London section. So we just have to watch out. But just so that what the market is a sell trend now. Now, what other way can we use to get the sell? I know I've not really taught you guys this. You can use Fibonacci, but me, I don't use it. If you can just play
I watch about it and I'm still learning about it.
Right, I made the video already. You can watch it. The Fibonacci level is also around that point. Do you understand? It's also on the support. That's why I don't bother using it, because Fibonacci is to give you support and resistance as well. So see the 618 level. So we're just looking for a pattern around that level, around the level that it is now. So you can just circle it out that okay, on this level, you know that we are going to Asian section soon or Sydney section. So you can't take any. So just circle it out and say, okay, tomorrow London section, I'll be watching this trade and see the kind of pattern that will happen. The kind of pattern that you see inside that zone will decide.
We determine, yeah.
Exactly.
But so I'm thinking if we have a W pattern at that point, it's giving us a buy opportunity.
If you see a W pattern, that means it's not gonna sell, right? That means it might just push up. Now let's go to the higher time frame. Let's see things in the bigger picture.
Okay.
If you look at the higher time frame, like 4 hour 2 is showing a sell, right? Right now. And you will notice that The 4-hour time frame, you see that the market has already touched around this support, this major support that we have here, which
Major
is this.
support, yeah. Yeah.
Which you also need to be careful that okay, there's possibility that this market might also turn to what? Bullish.
An uptrend,
But
yeah.
exactly, it might turn to an uptrend back because if you go to the daily time frame, it has mostly be
It's
an
an up.
uptrend.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking.
But there's no any confidence for us to do an uptrend now. Do you understand? Because the bearish is a bearish sign. We are seeing
Yeah,
that
there's a
multiple.
change of character there from the
Yeah,
uptrend to the downtrend.
exactly. So tomorrow we'll now decide whatever direction we're working with, right? But most likely it's still gonna be a sell direction. All right.
Yeah, boss.
All right. So guys, watch out for this tomorrow. If I see any update, I'll post it out on the group as well. So another thing, the most important thing when it comes to being profitable in trading is what? Is entry. Entry
Yeah,
is
yes.
Entry is everything. Your entry, your
Oh,
stop loss. If you have a good entry, your stop loss will always be good, right? And if you see that gold already, if you check most of my trade on gold, it is hard for us to get 20 pips on gold, right? Is the stop loss is most likely more than 20 pips. And the day that we get less stop loss on gold, that means we're lucky. That means probably a very good trade. We'll get a very sniper entry. It's very hard. Do you understand? So now let's look at let's look at GBP USD. That's another pair that we were trading last week. Now, if you look at GBP USD too, GBP USD has been what? Since last week.
Been
A
bearish.
bullish trend.
Look at since last week, what has been happening?
Okay, since last week.
Been
Look
bearish.
It has
at
been bearish.
we have lower highs here. We have lower high. So what are we expecting? That means tomorrow you should be expecting the market should come back to resistance, right? Now, if you look at it, let's go to the 1 hour now. If you look at this trade carefully, you will notice that the market looks like it has passed this support, right? This was the previous support, and it looked like it has passed it. So, what is the best thing to do? It's the best thing to
We
do
wait for it.
to come back to this resistance. There's the resistance we have there. The resistance, let it form M pattern, then we're good for yourself. Because it's only said that we can think of right now. You can't think of buying this trade, or will you buy?
No.
I don't think it's right for us to buy this trade now. No.
But the pattern in the higher time frame doesn't even matter anymore.
The
Like from
pattern?
the uptrend. Yeah, like from the uptrend from the higher time frame.
No. The uptrend is still in, right? But we need to
Yeah.
follow the current trend. So the current trend right now is still bearish. We cannot. There's no any character showing that it is now the market has changed to bullish. Do you understand? Assuming we see W pattern around here now, we'll say, oh, the market is now starting to start the continuation of the bullish. But right now, since the bearish was in place last week, so it is most proper for us to still follow the sell. But once we see that there's a change of character or change of pattern or change of trend, then we'll now start going for the buy again. Just know that the buy will start again. All right. Now this short sell that is happening is just the sell that is happening right now is just for short moment. All right. If we notice tomorrow that the market is changing pattern, we'll ride for the continuation of the buy. Because if you go to the daily time frame, you see the kind of candles that is forming. The candle is indecision. All right. See the two last candle that formed is indecision, which means that we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
The market can decide anything right now. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame is like this, which means that anything can still happen, right? But most likely what we can see is what? Wait for the price to come to this resistance.
So?
Wait for the price to come to this resistance.
Before we sell.
We can take a sell. But in case you see that the market is changing or forming a bullish trend, then that means what? Most likely we're to start running for the what? We'll go long for the bullish
buy
trend.
again.
Exactly. Because the most time the long trend of this is bullish. For gold too is bullish. The last week they just have massive sell.
Yeah. Please, I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, please. Apart from the M pattern, double top, and then the W pattern, which others, which
Head
other
and
sign can we see to let us know that yeah, it's time to enter this market
head and shoulder,
for this
inverse head
time?
and shoulder, triple top, triple bottom. But head and shoulder does not really form in the market like that. Like back years, I used to see it a lot, but now I don't really see it like that. But most common pattern right now in the chart that forms, you see clearly see is W pattern and pattern. Or I don't know, is it my eyes? Are you guys seeing it like that too much in the on the chart?
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
I don't.
You can. I always see. He always forms that M pattern and W pattern in the lower time frame.
Even higher time frame, it does form, right? But if I said on shoulder, head and shoulder is very rare nowadays, very rare. So that I wake
Mentor,
up with charts, I don't really see.
mentor.
Yeah.
I think like GBP USD. I think they just like that is the session you showed us.
Hmm.
I think is on the daily daily support.
Yeah, I agree with you. You see that the price rejected and is closing above the daily support. This is the daily support, right? This point here.
Yeah.
This one here, right? Now that's why I said that tomorrow, this market might start ranging, or tomorrow, if we see that the market is forming a bullish trend, that means it's time for us to start going for long. But most likely for now, we still need to work with the bearish trend. Now, this
Yeah,
is that daily support that you're saying. This is that support. And you see this one here, this one that happened here now, we can say this one is just like a false breakout. Do you
yeah,
understand?
yes,
Well, we cannot say it's a false breakout yet until we see something like this. We see something like a bullish trend, like at least two higher lows, something like this. Do you understand? Maybe on the lower time frame, 1 hour. Do you understand?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because let's say we're starting to have it. We already have low. We already have this one low. We have higher low around here. Do you understand? We need to have another higher low. So if it continue like this in this pattern, then know that what is gonna go bullish. It's not gonna sell.
Um.
All right. So you need to
Yeah.
carefully watch this tomorrow. Watch the pattern. If it forms exactly like this, if you start seeing markets moving like this in a bullish pattern, that means tomorrow is gonna go by. So now don't forget, as we always do, we need to also check the news. What is happening tomorrow for the news?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, sir, this one
Oh,
actually leads me to asking you this question.
okay, go on.
Yeah, because you said okay. Now we know that the market is bearish. It might not bearish. Now, for us to know this market is about continuing its actual trend, which is the bullish trend. It has to show us a pattern like let me say a double bottom,
Hmm.
right? So like I also observed that is like I want to ask if if we if we should actually see a double bottom before we know that this market is about reversing, or should it make higher lows? Like, can we also use that kind of like those patterns like higher high?
Exactly. So you can use just like I showed you now that you can, if you see higher highs, higher lows, that means it's bullish, right? That means it's gonna go up. Sometimes you
Yes.
might not use all the time you see W pattern for you to know that market is changing, right? But when you see W pattern, it's just like extra confidence, extra boost for you to know that okay, this market is actually changing trend. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, so let's take a look at the news together. For tomorrow, Tuesday, you see we have a lot of news on Euro. All right, so maybe I think we should analyze Euro USD. There's so many news on Euros. What the hell? And for USD tomorrow, there's no any news except this one. This is not so important news like that. Wednesday, we have news on Australian dollar a lot. Australian dollar that's 2:30 a.m. That's Sydney section. All right. For those who want to trade like odd USD, odd card, all those things. Then USD card. There's another minor news on USD on Wednesday. So another thing I think might happen this week, yeah. Oh wow. On Wednesday, there's news in the night. I think this one is Fed interest rate. This is important news. 7 p.m. on Wednesday. So you guys should get ready. 7 p.m. on Wednesday. We might be trading this one live. All right. These are important news like FOMC. All right. But another thing for this week is we have NFP coming on Friday. Sometimes in the market, based on my experience, market used to gather a lot of market consolidate a lot, right? Just to gather a lot of volatility for the pending news coming. Is when the news comes, you now see the market going crazy in trends. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. So that's another thing we need to watch out for. And on Thursday, we have news on we have news on pounds, and we have news again on Thursday on USD, which is the next day we are having news on NFP. We have NFP news, which is the major news. That means Thursday, Wednesday is gonna be a volatility day for us in the market. Thursday, Wednesday, Friday is gonna be today. This week we have so many news. All right, from Wednesday, Thursdays, Friday. So you guys should always watch out just in case you're trading yourself. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Great. Any question, guys? Because we should go live tomorrow again around in the morning time, London section. Let's trade together. Let's analyze the market together, London section, by 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. All right.
Okay, boss.
So
Okay, boss.
if you have questions pending now, we're together. All right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, boss.
So stay 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'll update you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Take care, guys. Yeah, you
Yeah,
too.
thank you, boss.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Yeah, take care, guys.